The interior chambers of a bullworm are highly sensitive and are easily upset by parasites and spicy food. They quite like toast, though.
That's a fine prop, SpongeBob. You done good.
SpongeBob seemed very satisfied with what had happened.
Can we leave now and get out of this place? Huh?
Sorry, SpongeBob, it ain't that simple. Something's got this here worm belly all fired up. That's why these gut juice levels are so high. That happens to me when I eat sea cucumbers. If someone was to find out why and sort it out... Oh, hello.
Oh, me? Yes. Never fear, SpongeBob to the rescue. Which way was it to the rescue again?
Towards, how should I put this delicately? The rear.
So what are we accomplishing by getting rid of this issue? There's nothing stopping us from just leaving right now, apparently. Apparently this thing's just gonna work just fine. I have a fully functional aeroplane, almost. So I don't see why we're actually bothering being concerned about the juice levels of this particular bullworm, but whatever. That's what the game demands we do. So welcome back to everybody to Let's Play Sundo's Squarepants Creature from the Krusty Krab. Now we're gonna do our best to get out of this darn thing. Frankly.
We're in danger of being involved in a major stomach upset. Go back there and see what you can do.
If you say so. Oh look, a shiny thing. I wonder if... Oh, well. As I'd say, I wonder if there's anything that's going to happen to you when I pick it up, and
it's
didn't really get the time.
No one is going to save us. We're trapped here forever.
That is an uncannily static face.
I hear the sounds of trapped villagers.
Why does SpongeBob always smile such glee every time he's acknowledging that people are trapped? It's a bit peculiar. Alright, can I just, like, leave you alone? Oh, no, I can't. Okay. What's your problem? Break! It's not adamantium or anything.
We were sent to remove the blockage. It's a huge can of hot chili, but we were unable to remove it.
Look at that unibrow.
That's why I'm here. SpongeBob's the name, and removing cans of chili is, well, one of my many occupations that I do.
And I'm dancing. Dancing is another occupation of mine.
You can reach them over this goo. Watch.
Well, if you had that, then why didn't... But you could have... Ah, don't worry.
Because only you, SpongeBob, can use winches. That's what makes you so amazing as a sponge. At least according to everyone else in this sponge universe. For some reason.
No one considered.
Yeah, see, there we go. I still haven't happened. Well, didn't clip the ground that time. Just hitting the ground always throws me off when it happens too. I try to grab something at SpongeBob. SpongeBob. I tap on him to complete that song. His mouth was stuck in a very uncanny position right there. It was not looking like he was satisfied with anything. But I was when he was happy that he, for once, managed to look unhappy. Every time he's exclaiming something in pure fear or whatever else, he always manages to look incredibly happy about it. But now, whatever. Things. Kind of curious as to how this thing ended up being villains.
I'm trapped, you see?
Well, I'm falling victim to really peculiar collisions, so I have my own problems. Look at that.
I'm trapped, you see?
I just fell. You fall through the ledge of that thing.
Over here.
I hear you. Shut up.
I'm trapped, you see?
I don't care. I don't think you're not gonna jump anyways. I'm very, very sure that this song that's playing right now appeared in the show, and I really like that. I think more licensed games should include songs from the thing they're licensed from. Although there might be legal issues with that. I don't know. Well, you don't have any issues with getting the actual... I don't know. And they have to pay a ton of money to actually get the license for the property itself. Like, the company that made this game, Blitz Studios, had to shell out a ton of cash, believe me, for the rights to actually use SpongeBob in a game. Also, you can't actually open that treasure chest unless you hit that switch. For some reason, unlike every other treasure chest we see, we can't just use our fist to pry it open. So maybe it's a similar deal with using the music from the show, I don't know. But I really like it when that sort of thing happens. It makes things feel a lot more authentic. So that's one of the big problems I find with licensed media. It never feels authentic. Hey! Yeah, I know, I need to hurry, as the game is now telling me. So don't spend your time saying, uh-oh. That's why I don't walk on those things. Because they actually do make you move backwards. But not only that, but if this thing would hurry up. I can't actually get up to it anymore. Because this game's physics, when you are on a moving platform, if you jump on top of one of those spinning platforms and then try to jump off it while moving forwards, you won't actually go forwards. Did you say that last episode, Spongebob? Toasters, beautiful platform. Crap, why am I doing that? I tried it, did not work out. No, hide. Dodge your various offensive maneuvers. No, forget you. All these anchors actually aren't necessary, not all of them. All these anchors aren't necessary. A lot of the time you'll notice when there are multiple anchors for you to swing across, all you need to swing across some of them, not all of them. Apparently in some cases like that one, you can just jump across without using the anchor at all. Well, I think that's a much smaller minority. Whatever. I wish you got some more decent stuff for... Those things always hide after swinging at you once. Maybe you match your couple threat, if not. I was about to say something else, but... Now I'm looking at that lighthouse right here. This is not the same light... It's a lighthouse like the lighthouse we saw before. Last episode, but it's not the same polygons. The top of it doesn't have the rounded bit on it. It has another little circle. There's something in... Oh, that's the light they were saying at the top of the lighthouse right there. Yeah, see, that's actually a different lighthouse from what we've been seeing. It's kind of nice, but weird at the same time. I don't know. It's not the same lighthouse we've been seeing this whole time, so that's good in a way, but at the same time it's... Why is the lighthouse different? I suppose the look of it's nice, but whatever. Let's go jump first. Do not float, jump first, grab on it, and then continue to grab. Oh no! I wanted to prove my point about being able to... Whoa, why are you doing the air? I wanted to prove my point about being able to skip some of those anchors like that. And of course, I had to humiliate myself once along the way. Such is life.
That looks exciting.
Bonk? Oh no, I can't bonk from afar. Bonk! I have wondered actually what happens when you knock all these enemies off of the ledge. Because these guys get knocked back when you hit them while they're on top of their unicycles. They don't fly back, they get knocked back a bit. No. Oh. There you go. You're exactly a dead eye, aren't you? It's also easier to get across this jump actually if you just jump across onto this thing. You'll find that there's actually a lot less momentum carried on when you jump off the center. It's a basic rotational physics, but it's nice to take note of. Try to make life a little bit easier. Spongebob! That was an odd... Oh, look at that. Yay, checkpoint abuse! Using checkpoints to get places you've never been before. What are you doing? Go away. Stop. Charge! Same combat for such long periods of time, and through such long stretches of level. So, one thing I've noticed, this seems to be just a random spot where enemies respawn. I don't know why. Because killing all the enemies here doesn't accomplish anything, not that I remember. But they respawn. Not infinitely, I don't think. They respawn to a point. Oh no, never mind. Because, as we all heard during the loading screen, Alaskan bullworm is rather fond of toast. And as such, there were such copious amounts of toast that was blocking our passage. Thus, we had to remove the toast by punching other living things in the face. Yeah, those reasons stuff was respawning though. Whatever then. No, I like being efficient, actually managed to destroy as many things as possible with a singular attack, and that would not work out. Destroyed one grand thing. A total thing. Doesn't look suspicious at all. What? Why invisible walls? I think you can knock these guys into the hazards, which is kind of sad. I guess you could knock these guys into hazards and just let them get hit by little awkward things. Doesn't Patrick say the same thing? Didn't hurt when he gets hit. I don't quite remember. Bong, bong. That bouncing sounds almost pleasant in a way. Listen to that. You know what? No. Wait a minute. You need to hear that in its purest form. Why does the camera autocorrect itself? Oh, listen, it's nice. They're in sync too, it's nice. Anyways. Having taken some time to enjoy life just now. I think that's about how big it was. You can go on enjoying life now. Music? There we go. Took some time to appear for some reason. Bouncy, bouncy! Whoa. Now. So I noticed just now, for some reason, it looks like the spots on SpongeBob's head are more pixelated on the top, as you can see right here. It's hard to zoom in while facing downwards, but on the top of SpongeBob, his spots are more pixelated than they are on his back. You can see it right here. It's really odd. It's weird texture mapping, having a lower resolution on one place than another. My karate just sounds to involve literally flailing my limbs wildly and hoping it all works out. But dreams, I guess. Whatever. Wonderful, wonderful games. Bonk. And is that about it? Can't actually remember how close we are to another level now.
There it is.
Oh, there we go.
The nefarious chili can that's causing all these problems. Now, how can I get over there?
And along with it, our final CBC for this entire collection of levels, too, for the entirety of the Alaskan Bullworm portion of the game. How grand. I see, I'm not seeing any of those, African bottom, like, lighthouses anymore. It's kind of weird. No, wrong button.
Are you guys here for book club?
Is there a fridge over there?
I guess not.
Some interesting eating habits. Wait a minute, I just realized. Some interesting eating habits. Where did the Alaskan Bullworm get those huge pieces of toast? Why are you jumping from the ceiling? I'm just having a hard time imagining the origin of this toast. What? The game has decided, little guy over here, this guy that's just now trying to punch me, that you should be spared, apparently, considering that I didn't have to kill you to progress through the level, so I will be kind to you and let you live yet another day. Music! This is definitely based off the show's music, at least. If that particular portion isn't from the show, I'm sure of it. I like it. Wow, that's a very... Look at that lighthouse, that's a little bit bent. Interesting detail. Why do I keep pressing the wrong button all of a sudden today? Keep pressing attack button I'm supposed to be doing. Grapple thing. No. I want to try. Why are you laughing? You didn't hit anything. Yeah, you retreat. Pop out again. I want to see if I can... Yeah! I wasn't sure I could use the reach to destroy that thing. I love using this reach attack when I'm actually supposed to be using my normal spin attack. I don't know why it's so satisfying to me. I think it's just a matter of doing things or doing something other than what you're supposed to do. So it's inherently satisfying in its own way. No. Yeah, so I know. One thing that bugs me about this particular camera angle in the place of those sleepy Z's, or those snooze Z's, you set one Z, it kind of implies that if you go out, if you leave the platform unrotated, there's something to be had if you go down here. There is in fact not, there's just that one Z there to lead you in the wrong direction, to mislead you as the false shepherd of, I don't know, Z's. False shepherd of sponges. It's just a minor nuisance in its own right. Anyways. Flunk. I don't need your anchors! Oh. Amazing. Well, enemies are just kind of here for the sake of being here. Like most enemies, it seems like. And we continue with our normal, quote-unquote, lives. It's a very nicely placed checkpoint, too, because there's not really any kind of actual hazard between now and completing the level. Whatever. So, the mere existence of these chili beans is kind of problematic for some reason or another. Actually, I was wrong about the whole no hazards thing. These things appear here now. Not that you actually are required to fight them in any way, shape, or form, but if you feel like it. So, by merely existing in this general area, as you can see, this chili is causing problems, so we must alleviate that. First, we must alleviate the patch that's also here. Press button to activate things. Boom! And we managed to just kind of dematerialize it by touching it. That was a victory barnacle dance, apparently.
Full of intrigue and wonderment.
And as to why we now suddenly have a minigame, I don't know. Another silent minigame, no less. This game's weird sometimes.
Keep up the good work, boy.
Who's even talking to me now? Because there's nobody I'm interacting with. Also, is that a corpse I just threw into that little green thing? What are these little tubes I'm saying stuff into? Whatever, though. So, as we'll find out after completing this odd little minigame, that once again, like last time, it requires us to have one more point than we did the level before it. You'll find the Spongebob somehow managed to digest or dematerialize, whatever, break down entirely that chili by tapping it again. No, I was wondering about the bread before. How do we have such large chili? Who manufactures such things? Is there really not much of a market for Alaskan bullworm sized chili? I suppose there is more than one Alaskan bullworm. There's just a lot more than I ever realized. An untapped market. Or at least a monopolized market. If not. Well, I got everything I possibly could have. So, what biplane part? I got as many snoozies as possible, I guess.
Hey there, SpongeBob. Crank this beauty.
Consider her cranked. A bit of worm. Away.
Why is Shrinkin suddenly so much smaller?
We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it.
Hey. But will they? Find out later. Not next episode, actually, but you'll find it one day. See you guys in the next episode. Let's play Spongebob SquarePants Creature from the Krusty Krab, where we see who will we see. I'll give you a short preview. Dun dun dun! Bye, guys.